Alright. Back with... Oh yeah, I'm leaving. That's right. Immediately leaving this place after not too long. It didn't take too long to clear this stuff out. But this location really is kind of desolate. Really desert. Now the thing is, I gotta set everything to be inside the ship, including these animals I wouldn't necessarily want to keep. We have 2 adult tigers, I think. I assume they're adults. Animals inside. I'll make sure all my people are all their stuff is done. We gotta get rid of this. Stellar Arc of the Empire of the Moon has sent us a message. Apparently wasters based in a nearby camp have been raiding caravans. Destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. Nospace says that there's a bandit camp. 10 wasters. Only 10 wasters and I get all this? Yeah, let's see how this goes. I already did pick up all the IEDs and all that. I kind of do want to... These are going to spoil soon, so... But I kind of want to bring them just to have... Let me see if I could do this. Corpses. Allow fresh, human-like corpses. We should bring all these inside if they're fresh. So even if they'll spoil in a certain amount of time, our zombies are going to actually still be able to eat them. Although everyone who walks in this room is going to get very depressed for some strange reason. Alright, Nebula should be set to fine as well. There we go. Alright, schedule everyone. Everyone inside the ship. Asate is gonna get in here in a second. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna... Wait. Yeah, I will have to clear external stuff, I think. everything external will be dangerous. Don't want people like standing in the doorway or anything. I think that's it. Now I'll save before we leave, and I think I'm gonna just set this to launch and leave immediately. I'm also considering, where was that location that I could go to? Yeah, this is where I'm at. Where's... Okay, so we'll go here. What? What just happened? I'm gonna have to reload. Okay, it's selected. I didn't see it selected the place. It looked like I was just going to whatever else I had clicked on. Am I landing on animals? Yes, I am. Didn't notice that. Wanted to set this so that it could properly aim. And I'm gonna guess that was like all the animals on the entire map. I just landed on 2/3 of them. I just gotta set the animals to unrestricted. The ones that are strong enough. Because I don't want to take the time to specify it. Did I not get rid of most of our goats? Or they've just reproduced that much since we left? And these boom lobes will have to be let go or something. till morning, then I'll draw their attention. I feel like I should build 2 of these right on the front. Like I could fit a 4 right here and right here, and they would have most of the front range visible. Yeah, I think I could do that. Okay, now I gotta get everyone ready for this. Why are they going around? Steel. Yeah, they're gonna destroy it. We got someone that's alive. What are these wasters? I've already got wasters. Is that a genie? Starjack. But Starjack is xenogenes, but those can still be extracted. So yeah, I do want to take this person. Unwaveringly loyal. That's fine. Here's loser. Wooden longsword. All right. Neurotic. I suppose that sounds like a nebula kind of trait. This is critical. $14 to cool down, so I guess we're leaving round 2 tomorrow. Pemmican. We're at least sustaining some basic foods. didn't see all this stuff yet. Uranium. Oh yeah, I meant to build my... This could use some of the uranium. I should have put it forward one more. Actually, when did I save last? A long ass time ago. Let me see. Okay, now here's what I'll do. Kind. Okay, well that changes that. A kind masochist. I suppose that's better. Let's just put it here for now. Uranium slugs. works. Steel tiles. I was thinking of how I could always build one of those anchors so that an area doesn't despawn. And then I can set up my ship to be actual bedroom size, little bedrooms for, and I mean, actually it could work out a lot better now that I have a bunch of couples. I could have a few couples, like divide this into 4 little bedrooms, but still personal, and then those could be a traveling group, and then I can have a stable base location somewhere that I could just come back to, I guess. And I think that would be reasonable, because if I did decide to take some of my strongest people in the ship is the wealthy location. So I could actually make a base, a stable ground base that's fairly cheap, so they don't get attacked as much or with as much enemies. And I don't know if that's exactly how it works. I'm not entirely sure, but it would be interesting to see. That's just a thought. Not sure if I want to do that. But I do want to pull this area back and do what I said. Add on to a better prison and a better I guess the prison and the goal here would be to move the prison and move this a bit, I think. Just so I could make more out of this room and maybe fit more into this room. But how many? I have 80 grab light panels. Okay, so in the morning we're heading out again. Don't know if I've ever had this happen with prisoners. What did I get from that guy? Anything interesting? Oh, we did not. I forgot about the shuttle. Let's not hit the corner on that side. Well, yeah, let's remove them. I'll add it back later if I need to. But I'm thinking I got everything. So I'm going to put all the animals inside. our folks inside as well. Then that means we are ready to go. I could add a landing pad now. Could just make one of these a landing pad, make it a little bigger. I gotta save first, just in case. 3. Launch. Lava field. I kind of want to see what this is. What a coincidence. It's literally a single little point out of my reach, too, technically, but you know. So I guess I'll stop at this one, see what it's about. Ape's Ruin Vestige. Wild smoke leaf plant. Glow forest. Toxic lake, increased pollution. Yeah, I'm just gonna check out the place that I saw right here. Okay, new idea. I saw that there was one somewhere else. It says sunny here, so I'm guessing that means if I land here, impassable mountains. One of these places will have increased animal life and sunny. That's what we want. Turn that little base into a crater. Wonder how long it would take to just turn the entire planet into craters just because you keep moving. That would take an extremely long time. Round pig sea. I don't quite see a pig, but I'm sure there's an angle I could turn it to make it look like one. Okay. Let's hope people don't start swimming in the lava. Okay, we got bugs. Got some kind of secret room over here. Double the bugs. Wonder if they're gonna fight this thing. We do have extra power, so our solar, which is gonna be screwed very soon, won't be an issue. I'm thinking I want to put this piece back here and move this onto that. And then I will make this solid wall. Why are these steel walls? And I think I want to move the door over to this far side. So I can maybe have more space over there. I think I want to send my ghouls to fight these. Why does it say varies when I just pick the ghouls? Is that a vulture? Yep. You can tell they did an okay job on the art when you can tell it's a vulture from a legless, weird, whatever they do. You know, that's a mod that I could add. One's that's like something that enhances the appearances. The pawns. Come on, we gotta be able to get this. One of them's gonna get damned. No immediate danger. Here's what I could do. Hunt. Hunt. There we go. Grid excess. Oh, the sun still functions here. Okay, so I'll cancel this one. I'll pause construction on this. We may not need it. What kinds of stone I got? Granite. Granite would be best. I think I'm trying to figure out if it's best to put the... Yeah, I suppose it should go on the outside. Then the back barrier on the inside. Floors, I'm gonna make my nice orange prisoner floors in here, my nice prisoner carpets. Steel tiles under doorways. Wait a second. What am I seeing here that's a different color? Why is this? Why does it look like this is different color? Oh yeah, okay, so I'll be able to move this sticking out chunk here, but I'm not going to gain any extra space aside from that. Obviously excluding this entire room. Well, let's see if my power is sustaining itself. Right, if I put this up here. My point in wanting to put the door to the side was because if I did gain an extra block here. Oh yeah, I screwed that up already. I didn't even... Damn it. Okay. Am I gonna move it over? Because if I move it over, I'm still gonna have a chunk sticking out right here, which means I could fit 2 in here. This can be removed though, can't it? This is 2. That's 2. I can put that there. I didn't even think that was 2. I assumed it was going to be 3. What the hell is this? Dude's fucking around right now. Finish the building. Come on. There we go. How hard was that? Actually, I don't know if we need them inside the ship. This was kind of like a bonus one, so that if the first one breaks, I guess that's what it would be. Do I need that though? Really trying to think. I don't know if I do. Oh, they got a straight path outside. Oh, doing drugs. I guess that's okay because they have the dependency on it, right? Is this what both of them have? Deficiency. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to move my science stuff in there. Well, if I put this here, I will have 4 spaces left for the thing to the side of it. I just need to expand this section a tiny bit, and I do have the ability to do that right now, so I'm going to do that. That is what I just did, right? I'll move these over here for now, and then I'll put down the flooring that will look much better. Sterile tiles, properly sterile. Ship is changing appearance with this though, not in a good way, but the function makes up for it. Steel door. Trying to think, there are certain doors that I do not want to have anymore. I honestly think this is one of them. This doesn't need to be an entrance, but it can be important to get to my hospital very quickly. This can be moved, I think, so that means I can, yes, I can reuse it. Deconstruct that, get that out of the way, and then I should have a lot more space up here. I think I want to just block this section off for now. I'll move this down. Very brown. The power is going to keep going down, so damn it, did he just get hit? That's pretty brutal. Oh, that's what the stuff's for. Physical resurrection serum. Back to life. Oh yeah, I can't check the area now that things are safe. I'm actually gonna guess these rooms have lava in them. Yeah, it's probably just looking like this over there. Yep. Slow-moving mollusk originating from the volcanic planet Nachadas. Lava snails were bred as farm animals. Their skin secretes a thick slime that protects them from the extreme temperatures. So what's the point of them? So we definitely could grow stuff here. Rich soil. Now, do I want to stay here a while or not? a lot of stuff I could just take and leave. Maybe I can grow a single crop of rice. Run. I can't believe the turrets have been nerfed this much. Can't even take down an emu when I got the highest tier stuff. 2 of them, 3 of them, just all missing. Not to mention 2 more of the regular ones. I mean, the turrets used to be really OP, I understand that. But I guess it would make more sense if they were OP, but they just had to be manned. I have 23. And it sucks that these things can't be moved. Vanometric power cell. One of the coolest and most OP things. Ooh, now I'm getting thoughts of adding, if I could cram this stuff together up here again, I'd have to deconstruct what I just built probably. I could set up a palace for George, which I don't think is something I actually care about enough to do. So I'm probably not going to do that. But it is a thought, rethinking this room. I think I want to remove this, scrunch it down one more level. Okay. Three more spaces. You know, these guys kind of suck. I don't know why I want to keep trying to get their stuff. I actually think I got enough of it to not care anymore. I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna put someone who sucks even more in there. It's gonna be our 2 days on Lich. Gonna have to wait there. Our single phage only has 16 more days for genes to regrow. That means if I wanted, I'd be able to bite someone else to have a second single phage. But I had the chance to have a second one and I didn't do it already because that would actually be a bit of a hassle. And it would also make me want to make this symmetrical. There we go. 4 beds now. Still not much space, but better than it was. Batteries. Batteries. Is there a limit to how many of these I can have? I have 8 batteries, and I could put them up here. Okay, let me think about this. If I put all these here, I've got 3 of those, and then this space right here could fit one of the biosculptor pods, right? How big are these things? Yep, so I could fit that there. And then with this open, I can put this down in our sciencey area so it feels more accurate. Even though the comms console could go up right next to the pilot thing, it makes sense. Damn it. When I turn this into a wall, they're all gonna run out. So I have to deconstruct this, turn it into a wall. Deconstruct this, turn it into a wall. Kylon and Big. They're my married people, soon to be. Wait, is this a marriage? Okay, Mary and George. George and Valerie. Our Sanguiphage and our Psy dude. So that makes sense. They're kind of our important people, even though Anna's important and she's just, what? She's our, like, yeah, one of our leader people. Mike is also up there. A lot of beers being drunk. A lot of beers being drunk. Get this out of the way, actually. They're going to bring it back and forth because someone's going to be standing on it every single time. There we go. Sometimes some of you will be able to eat with a table. Animal filth. I think I need to start letting boomalopes go. Like, they will literally destroy half my ship if I tried to slaughter them. is pregnant. Whoa. I didn't know it combines all of their traits. That's actually kind of cool. This could end up being one of the better people we have, maybe. A big hairy pig. Vulture running over at the kills from other animals. How apt. Is that a marriage party? Now we got a party. A religious party. She needs faster legs. Do I have a bionic leg somewhere? Take that as a no. And how the hell do we not? I did remove one of my my coolers from over here. So I should probably consider where I might put a new one. Looks like this would be a good location to just keep adding them. back here. I just want to remove one of these. Let's see if it's fine like that, just having it distributed more throughout the ship. Because that will mean less standardized power usage. I don't want to get too used to a higher rate as my standard if I don't need it. Age reversal demanded. Let's do that now. Gotta remember. Gonna do tests. First test. Watts. Suppose I could add some more of those then. Venerated yak. That used to be our animal, no longer. suppose this is going to be best as another one of these, maybe. Gav. "15 advanced components." That's a lot of advanced components. I'll have to protect it for 31 days. That would mean I'd have to stay here for 31 days. Who needed the leg upgrades? I think it was Alyssa. Or... yeah, Alyssa. None of them are done yet. Nebula is 12 years old. Mana is only 8 now. That's what we get for raising one of them in the pod. We have 25 more. Okay, this is a time where I think we've got probably a perfect number left to finish off a nice little detail. And I may do it. Detail being that this little area on both sides would be perfect for a little defensive exit. And let me think. These can be set as they are. They will be ground exits. And I can set them to as, you know, I can disallow them when we're in space. Specifically so no one walks out these sides and depressurizes the room, because I don't want to put these vac barriers in this area. Even though I could, I want to have 4 spaces for, wait, how expensive are these? 150 watts. This is not cheap on power. I'm kind of overdoing it on our security stuff when I know it's technically kind of trash. Maybe I will pause the extension. And just leave and just put the doors there. So these are mainly just for, like, you know, bringing prisoners in, getting into the hospital quickly, bringing in stone for our stone cutting stuff, things like that. And I am totally ready to move these somewhere. I'm just thinking where. If I shove them all up here, that could work. Let me see where my animals are set to be, my animal zone. Oh, I need to stop our animals from wandering in the doorways. They need access to the food, though. Sickly? Yes, I saved that a long time ago. Kinda. Sickly. I can counteract that, I suppose. Actually, is there a way to alter people's traits? Because I don't think there is. Okay, gives +4 medical. I suppose I'm okay with that. Sounds like, you know, me with hemophilia getting better medical skill. Although I also have medical training on top of it. Kibble. She was being fed kibble. Childhood, fat grown child. Mana's child is still being, or childhood is still being written. I'm actually wondering if that can be changed in other ways, because vat-grown child, yeah, that's a thing I saw before they even had vats in the game, pretty sure. But I wonder if... to get that fast runner. That's the only good thing from the Impid folks, but it's actually pretty damn good too. Seems like they were made just to be like an annoying bad guy that's weak. Like they can launch their flame stuff out, which is really, really annoying. Maybe I can make this room smaller, and then this will be my command center room, which would make sense for me to put this back up there, which would be annoying. But if I have this room separated, then I could, what was I gonna say I could do? Whatever it is, it's a good idea. That's what it is. Good idea. No, I could shove all my batteries in up here. 1 this way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move all my uniforms down to, well, this room is for all this stuff. I could move the food up here, out of range of this even. But then I'd be able to deconstruct this, so that can be where I put all the suits, right in here. But I want to put these in here. Oh, I don't just have 6, I have 8. I don't need 8 though. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can move all these down here just for right now. Actually kind of maybe looks good. And this definitely could go down here somewhere. Or just deconstruct it right now. I'll build a new one if I need to. Yeah, this video's done, but I want to finish this first. We don't need this tiger. I'm about to slaughter a tiger. Get up, bro. Alright, but I can finish this part right now. Vac barrier won't count for the animals. It's like, I think they're like struggling to finish this stuff because things keep walking through it. This thing's hurt. Oh, it tried to... It ate a rat and it struggled. That's kind of cool. I would hope it would go for rats and bunnies and things that aren't as threatening. Yeah, too often they happen to pick things that are a little bit too big for them. See, the tiger is injured. I could slaughter it, I could release it to the wild. It's a tiger that I don't even want, really, because but it's injured. Therefore, I have a stronger mentality of keeping it safe. It's like, the fact that it is injured means it survived through some stupid struggle. It happened to pick a rat, which was actually the good choice. But now I feel like I can't just get rid of it if it survived something. And that's funny. That's how I am with all kinds of things. All the little struggles of life end up adding much more value to everything. Every little creature. Like a spider I found in this room the other day. I saved it. After I almost sprayed alcohol on it, but that was why I sloshed it around in some water and cleaned it off afterwards so that it had a chance of surviving because, you know, it was eating bugs and stuff. The annoying kind. This little work corner. Now this needs to be moved before Tiger 3 is going back to the bed. Go to a different bed. This bed is now for Tiger 3. that there. Now build a copy of this there. Now this needs access to the room, so I suppose that means these things should all be moved over to here. Scarlet. Put it here, there's enough space for another one of these machines. So this is our ship's death rest chamber, and this can be a full bedroom for someone. I don't know, but it's kind of nice having a lot of extra space. Ooh, I just remembered. One of the things I wanted to do was remove all this so I could have this corner for our, yeah, I'll have to think about that for the next video. I might want to move this stuff back over here just so I could have this opened up a bit. I'd need to put the wall here though, so that all these can be input into the room.